Now, the rest of the story.
Well, pardon the wind, but the forecast has finally turned positive in regards to consistently weather temps above freezing. On my daily ride or 2 or 7 around this first cow pasture, or the only cow pasture up here, I'm still checking for calves, and the calving window closes May 10th. I do have a couple cows that are showing signs of calving yet, still, even after this morning, and I want to go through and get everybody tagged, but we need to do an update on Grandpa's heifers. So that is the cow that I bought from Grandpa's estate. She was a 500-pound feeder calf when I bought her. Very quiet. I've never seen her be very aggressive or anything. Not really, unless I do this. I'm walking over here. Her calf. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, I got your calf. This calf has been a triumph for the most part in regards to, I haven't had to give her a bottle now in how long has it been? A week? She's had 2 missed calls where she's kind of chased me. I've walked through this lot and she's chased me. It's like, oh, you're hungry. Okay. Well, 2 separate times now she's gotten me where I'll go back in the barn and mix up a bottle of milk for her. And both times I've walked back out and she was nursing on her mom. So I did feed her a bottle for about a week. I mean, she was only in the barn for about 2 days. Got her up on her own and drinking milk really well, but I really wanted to see her with her mom. They grow better on mama's milk, and seems how she is going to be a permanent part of my herd. Same thing with mom. She's gonna stay basically until she quits breathing. I mean, I'm hoping that I'll still get a couple calves out of her, or at least one more. I mean, eternally optimistic in regards to trying to get calves out of her. I don't have a name for her. I've just been going with GH, you know, Grandpa's heifers. But I want to go through and tag her and put her down for, you know, obviously a heifer. Only white I can see on her. I mean, her mom's got a white belly, a white spot on her head, and a white tail. I think it's caked in poop right now, but I'm pretty sure she might. Well, she's got the white on her tail, you know. I think that's kind of cute. But can I help you? To be honest, guys, I'm not seeing any other white on her. So just the fact that the only white she has is on the tip of her tail, I think is kind of cute. So definitely want to keep her, and she should be around to where this guy or the other guy, he's still back there yet, ideally probably this guy, will be the dad of her first calf. He was actually in the bull book, known for what, sleep all night calving or whatever. Local neighbor was at the sale, and that's the first thing he said. Oh, I saw you bought that one. That was sleep all night calving. Well, calving is a lot more stressful than what it used to be for me, because I got dragged here a little bit in the comments because I don't have grade A perfect bookkeeping records when it comes to my cows. Starting this year, I am keeping track of literally everything, from the birth date to the cows, the calves, the bulls that they're being bred to. I have the bulls, their actual numbers that I had for at least the 2 that I bought. They are in my record sheet. Rocky, he throws big calves. I mean, that tan heifer I had back there, her calf I've affectionately called Homer, number 66. I've been calling him Homer because he was always kind of dopey or slow. Not like he's messed up or anything, but just I think the cold weather just was kind of keeping him down. And the issues I was worried with, I actually ultimately gave him 2 shots of Baytril, just to make sure that he was doing all right. And it took the second shot. I mean, we're talking like spaced out over days, but the second shot is what really seemed to get him going. But extremely dangerous lot I'm in right now too. I know bulls are stupid dangerous, they really are. It's what you're comfortable with, and I'm gonna sound kind of crazy saying this to maybe just the general person, I mean the general casual viewer. I'm safer in this lot than I am in that lot. The reason I say that is because I have a cow out there that I'm pretty sure she has it out for me. 463. She's never actually charged me, but she's wanted to. And the thing is, I got her calf tagged. I had the four-wheeler that night, so I mean I was fortunate in that regard. I mean, I don't like showing any apprehension or fear around cattle, because I wholeheartedly believe once they realize that you're leery of them, you're scared of them, they got you. And with her, she's tested me a few times where her calf is out in the pasture and I come out and I walk around everybody and check everybody over, and she'll be at the bale feeder and then she'll break for the pasture. Not like take out running, but she'll start heading for the gate. Well, if I'm between her and the gate, she'll buck at me, she'll snort at me. I really don't try to, you know, make any sudden moves or anything, but I definitely don't break stride in walking either. So this is the new bull my brother bought. That's the heifer that my brother bought. My mom's been graining them. My mom has always been known for that. My mom likes graining the cattle, not every day dumping 10-15 buckets to them. My mom likes making babies out of the cattle, and that's exactly what she did with that heifer, which my brother is really grateful for, because she was extremely skittish when Ryan first brought her home, to the point where we were worried she was going to break for a gate. I want to go through and actually lift these gates up and make them a little bit higher. Did talk to my mom again about this lot. I want to split it back up again. She looks like a Darla to me, but I've been saying it, but I want to take the guardrail out in the center between the two posts and actually make a poor man's bunk feeder, and be able to put 5 or 6 bales in with the skid steer, put gates on either end, and then I can open up the gate into the lot and then push any of the remnants or the junk or anything out and pile it up at the end of the lot. That's what we used to have when the silo was there. The bunk actually split this lot, and then this gate, that's approximately the end of that gate there is the end of the bunk. And it would also allow me to feed these guys by myself, put more bales in for them, and not have to run the risk of the cows getting out. Because just putting in these 3 bales here, I had about 6 get out over 2 separate instances. And I mean, we're getting to the time of the year where the grass is growing. They don't give me any issues in the winter with snow and ice and there's nothing growing, but when there's grass out there they can run out and grab, it automatically becomes a thing. But I know I like to sit and talk. For those of you who don't like it, just deal with it. Trying just to do videos in general right now is becoming a challenge. I'm gonna tag her because I want to put her and her mama back out there. They can get out on grass, they can lay on the grass. I pushed up the bed pack and I piled it. It's an eyesore. We don't like looking at that all summer, but big deal. I do have my first black calf. of the year. She's about 2 days old, and I'll take you over and you can see her. But as of right now, hey bud, hi. I'm gonna tag this one. Oh, she's back there now. And I had a new red heifer calf this morning too, so I actually got 3 calves to tag. As far as the heifer calves go, I'm keeping everything. I mean, I'm a broken record in that regard, but the issue I'm dealing with is with the records. I'm going through and I'm going to be preg checking everybody probably the end of this month, 1st of June, ideally before the 1st of June, because I want to put the bulls in with them out here June 1st to August 1st. Okay, well, if I can go through, get them preg checked and check for anybody, whoever that had gotten bred back in January, because I had the bull in with them for 2 months back in January, so I should have some September calves. Okay, then going forward here, staying consistent, putting the bulls in June to August, and then from thanks for that, and then from December 1st to, or is it November 1st? Can't remember at the moment, but putting him in for 2 months in this fall, and then preg checking him again the same time next year. I have records. I'm keeping everything up to date. My ear tags have showed in, so when we run them through the chute in a month or so here, everybody's going to have new tags. I'm going to have all their numbers written down, who belongs to who, you know, what calves went to who. And if we come around and preg check them next year, anybody that comes up that they are open, they haven't had a calf in the last 12 months, even though they're in with the bulls 2 separate times, or a total of 4 months, they get called out. And that's going to be my operation plans here for at least the short to mid-term, and just keep rolling around, because these heifer calves that I have are going to be replacing these older cows that I got. I mean, like her, I don't have very, oh, looks like her bag's been getting sucked though, so maybe she does have a calf down here. Yeah, she is actually the one that has a calf. She was the first one of my dad's cows. So I'm long-winded. I like to talk. Trying to do the videos where I just post action shots is boring to me. So let me deal with this right now. But this is the new red heifer I had this morning. That little black heifer, I just got her tagged. She was born yesterday. Looks to me like the legs are a little bit new to her. I think so. But she's out of Rocky, and no signs of any white on her at all. And it was kind of nice. She came up here to me and I didn't have to go looking for her. But with the rain they're calling for this week, this upcoming week, chances of rain, pushed up the old bed pack, so the lot is currently bare. I'm going to shut the gate on them so we get some rain and some heat. This grass might get ahead of the cows a little bit. There is no way, for how much ground is here, for the amount of cattle I have out here, that I'll ever have enough grass that'll last more than a few hours. But ideally, a little bit of grass, and then graining our putting hay out for these guys year round is expected. I get that. I'm fully aware of that, and it's more or less just managing it. This summer, depending on what I keep back up here as far as those heifers and everything that I bought, everything that I'm planning on waiting until this fall to put in with the bulls, I plan on taking down to my place. As you can see, there's Homer. I mean, he's maybe a week or two ahead of everybody else out here, but he is huge. But everybody likes to kind of congregate out next to the guardrail. And, you know, honestly, if I wanted to, I could just chase these guys up in the lot and lock them in, but I like to wait until they're calling for rain. I can put another bale of fodder in. But one thing that is kind of neat to be able to put on the channel here is the fact that I actually finally have a bunch of red calves on the farm. I mean, yes, I have a little speckled red white face, but I'm gonna go, somebody's got a little touch of pink eye. I gotta go get the syringe, but I figured you guys wanted to see her really quick. She's actually third generation because her mom is still up here. She is, I think that's her. Nope, that is not her. But her mom was one of the first original two of me growing a cow herd again. So this is actually the granddaughter of her. Blue 25 is actually the number that Grandma had. Grandma's tag is lost, so I'll be re-tagging her and giving her a new number. So I just figured Blue 25, why not? But she's quiet. She's tagged in the right ear. I botched the left ear. I tagged her the other day, yesterday. I tagged her in the left ear, but I actually tagged her on the rib of the ear. And the problem is when you do that, the tag doesn't sit right and it just messes up their ears. So I cut it out, and then Mom got mad at me and I wasn't gonna push my luck. So I just went through and just redid them again. But what I want to do, it's like Blue 22, I got one with her eyes running, so I'm gonna take care of that. And it is kind of neat. Now, essentially this is what my cow herd is. Outside of that one black one right there, that's the one in my dad's that we didn't get hauled out the other day, but otherwise, minus that one, everybody that is out here is mine. So we've definitely grown the cow numbers exponentially. So if you include calves, I actually got over 60 head out here. So we're at, what are we at? 12? 11. I think we're at 11. And I got, what, 2 more? At least 1 more that looks like she could calve, so. Not really the numbers I want to say I got for my calf herd for the year, but I'm gradually making the steps towards, you know, 50, 60 head of calves in a given year. Would definitely be nice. That'd be a pretty steep change for me. So I actually found a picture of my original heifers that my parents bought me back in 2007. I'll see if I can't get that on the end of this video here, because they were part of my initial attempt to get a red herd growing, and then 2012 hit with the drought, and you know, bad things happen. So until next time, take care, take it easy, keep in touch, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Looks like I'm been too close to comfort for that calf, because Mama is heading for the hills. So a place they do like to hide those down in that old wood pile. There's 4 of them, 4 little calves all in one big pile curled up in there. So, you know, it doesn't look like much of a pasture, but they'll find a place to hide.